especially cute and have a nice week. Konbancheo, hi. I'm Pistachio Shakuma, a demon seamstress living with angels, learning spells to read fate and so happiness into your heart. Welcome to the stream. And today we are... supposedly, today we are... doing some art. We're gonna be trying to draw my reference sheet, but maybe it's a little longer than normal. Yeah, it's my intro from the debut. I decided to keep doing it. It's my debut intro. I wanna live in that. No. Yeah, we're supposed to be drawing the ref sheet today, but I was looking at it before stream. I was looking at it before stream and I don't know. Hashtag that seems hard. So we'll try it, and if I get sick of it, well, it's the amazing thing is that it's my stream, and I'm the giant rat that makes all of the rules. So if I decide that I'm sick of drawing the ref sheet, well, that is okay. That is okay, and we can draw something else. Speaking of drawing something else, let me show you. Good afternoon to you. Konban, Andy, how are you doing? I have some artwork that I drew last night and this morning that I'm gonna show Churitachi. It's just this sketch. I mean, it's pretty far. It's out of the sketching phase. I don't know what you would call it. It's a work in progress that I was working on for a possible project. What that project is, I'm not going to tell you, so don't ask. I can't tell you, but I don't even know if I'll go through with this side project because I have a million things I have to do. But the inspiration kind of hit me, and I was really excited about it. So I know what that project is. I guarantee you do not. Wait, is that meme from that one thing? With a possible project, the face took me forever. I can actually post a how do you say a speed paint of it, and half of it is me working on the face because I look chopped, busted, chopped, and then I started looking for reference images, and I was like, oh, so that's where eyeballs are supposed to go on the face. Naruhodo-ne. And then it kind of went much better. I feel like I have a weird habit where I always draw faces when they're at 3/4 of an angle, or even straight on my first try. I always draw them way too skinny. And then I look at references for like anime art and I'm like, wow, that is a very wide face. And then I'm like, oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So I had to do that. I am alright. I'm able to give myself something yummy, but I'm fighting the urge. Why are you fighting the urge, money? Get something yummy to eat. I can live vicariously through you then, because I also want to get something yummy to eat. I learned that I had one more serving of matcha left. I thought I was all out, but I drank the last serving. But then that really is it until the 31st, because that's when my shipment comes. Konban Milk, playing a new horror game, wish me luck. Good luck. I'm too afraid to play any horror games. I can't do it. If you guys can tell, I'm kind of squirrely today. I don't know if you can tell that I'm a little... I don't know what the word is. Squirrely. Because I haven't streamed in 3 days. Maybe longer when I stream Tuesday. So no stream Wednesday, no stream Thursday. So yeah, like 3 days. And whenever I don't stream for more than like 2 days, I come back and I'm like... I don't know, I get like nervous. As if I've never streamed before. Konban-koso! I got myself some yummy yesterday. I can't just right and say, oh, I see, yeah. I've been I've been kind of getting too many sweet treats lately, but I justify it with like, oh, I have a job now. Come on, Betty. I justify it with, oh, I have a job now, but the Heavenly Research Institute does not pay well enough for me to be getting $7 coffee twice a week. So I have to. But that was just because I've been out of matcha. I can't make it myself. Wait a minute. Let me do some. Wait, I have to do quick math. 13 divided by. Oh no, that's fine. I was doing the math on how much. Come on, Aja. I was doing the math on how much my matcha costs per month then. But no, that's only like $1, $2 per serving. That's not bad at all. It's still kind of crazy for something I'm making at home, but well, let's just say. Okay, now that's what the job money is going for. Oh my goodness, I cast a cooling spell. It's different now. How should I call you? Most people call me Chio. Most people called me Chio even before the name change. But you can. Some people call me Pista as well. Whatever is up to you. Koma Nova, how are you doing? Koma Hoshikiko, thank you for the sand. There actually was an Egypt-centric mystery, and the most recent Poirot novel I was reading. Poirot. In the most recent Agatha Christie Poirot novel I was reading, I was kind of annoyed because, okay, so this is my third Agatha Christie mystery book I've been reading. And the first two, I kind of just let things happen. As a reader, I was a very passive reader. I was like, okay, interesting. I wasn't really turning my brain on, which is kind of crazy for a mystery, but because I was like, oh, most of these mystery novels, I don't even think you can solve them anyway. Does your voice get cuter every single day? With a novel, I kind of just let it happen because my whole thought process was, no way you can even predict these to begin with. Because a lot of the times by the end, the person who did it is like somebody's uncle that you didn't know about. You know, it's like random stuff like that. But for the third book, I was resolved. I was like, I'm going to take diligent notes on who is who. Koma Aqua, I'm gonna take diligent notes on who is who, on all of the different clues and stuff. And then I get 15 pages in, and he solves the case. And I'm like, what the hell? How did he already solve the case for 15 pages into the book? And then I realized that book 3, it's called Poirot Investigates. It's an anthology of a bunch of short stories. So every case is like 15 or less pages, like even like 10 pages. And I was like, okay, this is not the book that I'm taking notes for because his best hits. The weirdest thing is though, is I wanted to have, so I have a physical book from the library, but I wanted to also get a copy online from the library so I could, like, if I didn't have the book with me for some reason, I could still read it. For some reason, published under the same title called Poirot Investigates, depending on which publisher published it, it's a different order and entirely different stories. Some are the same, but some are different. And now this is giving me like a crisis because I'm like, damn, Agatha Christie, I bet she had a million just random short one-off stories like all around, and she's like, yeah, you can take some, you can take some, you can take some. And now I'm worried, like I'm never gonna read them all because she was just so lackadaisically and without care putting these together. I don't even know if she was the one who put these together, but she must have, because Poirot Investigates is considered the third installation of the series, so it must have been chronologically. She was like, yep, now's the time. I want to publish 20 short stories. I don't really understand. I don't know how they could be mixed up across publishers, but it's gonna bother me because I'm gonna forget which ones I've read and which ones I haven't read. And I want to make sure I read them all, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. Today has been great, Tour Tachi. I did something. which some of you may be unable to condone, and others of you will be like, yeah, pistachio, good job. For the first time since I had my job at the Heavenly Research Institute, I took a sick day. Part of it was in the morning, my head hurt a little, but honestly, I think I could have powered through. But the other part was just like, damn. I need a 3-day weekend or I'm going to die. It's just been brewing the past 2 weeks. I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I just need a little bit more time to convalesce, some resting time. Good job. Yeah, just every weekend I'm like, it's not enough time. It's not enough. And every weekend I'm just like stressed, so it doesn't even feel like a rest. But oh my god. Today, how long have I been working there? 2 months, which is great because when I worked at the library, my rule for myself was I can only take a sick day once per month. But my rule at this job mentally for this job is going to be I can only take a sick day once every 2 months. And I think that'll be fine. But I think that'll be fine. I think that once every 2 months, that's quite normal. I don't know, it's fine. It's less than my coworkers, then whatever. And at some point you have to give your body more rest when needed. Yeah, and I've definitely been, you know, my mana sickness. It's been brewing. If translator's note, I've been in a fibromyalgia flare, so I think it's definitely good. Gotta use them all. Hashtag that's what I'm saying. Yeah, and I think if I take one every 2 months, along with the fact that when I go to doctor's appointments, I use the sick time. Over the course of a year, it should be a pretty safe amount to use and not be too close to going over or anything. Along with like vacations I have planned. Right now it's just difficult because in the future I have vacations planned, but these past couple of months I haven't had any vacations planned, so it's just been like going and going and going. Evelyn, Komba Ninja, how are you doing? Yeah, so it's nice today. You're probably wondering, what illustrious things did the great Pistachio Akuma do on their break today? Well, I drew a lot. Konbanbas, I drew a lot because lately I've had like debut stuff and donathon stuff and like haven't been able to draw just for myself, and so I did some of that, and then I cleaned the house for like 3 hours, and you're probably saying, Chio, how are you using your day off to clean? You don't understand. I can't rest if the house is dirty, and it's been getting like, I needed to do a semi-deep clean, so like I cleaned the microwave, I cleaned the microwave inside, I cleaned all the drawer pulls in the kitchen, I cleaned the, what do you call that, the windowsills, I vacuumed. I hate vacuuming because I hate the noise. And I always sweat really bad when I vacuum because you have to like pick up the vacuum and swing it around. And I don't know, I feel like it's crazy. So I put in earplugs and the noise cancelling headphones over top. And I survived. Sniffer, what? What? I'm dying of exertion and all you people can say is sniffer. That's all you people can say. Yeah, the hardest part is vacuuming the couch. I don't like doing that, but it's like the most necessary because I eat on the couch and I start to get crumbs everywhere. Get a canister vacuum, drag the heavy part around behind you. Is that like the ye olden times ones? Canister vacuum. What? Yeah, that would be way better. It's what I have. Now that seems like it would be good. Yeah, because right now I'm swinging this full thing around. But it felt really good to get that done, because I don't like seeing like hair on the ground. Or I walk around barefoot a lot, and I don't like feeling crumbs or like hair on the ground. It makes me like... I have 3 different vacuums. Let me guess, a handheld one? A normal upright one? And then maybe one that does like wet dry? You have pets, so that makes sense. Hi, come on, Sinky. You have pets, and it makes sense to have 3 different vacuums, I think. Because then it's insane. You have pets, and I have only hardwood floors, so it's not so bad. Yeah, it's needed for the cats, yeah. I know at Chio Papa's house, they were always breaking vacuums because of the pets. You drawing rump in here? No, the rump is mostly already drawn. We're rendering rump. My floors are partial to sweeping and mopping. But I do have some rugs, I guess. And Rumi has too much hair, so I need to vacuum all of their hair. I guess I also have one that sprays out water and then sucks it up too. Oh, those are the best. I need to rent one of those. I use just for furniture. Yeah, and you have to do it on the... You have to brrr the couch and the back of the couch and top of the couch. That's just so much hair. Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy. But that was me today, and then how does Rumi dress? Swagged out. I don't know. The normal? What style are they? Much more athletic than I am. But not everybody can dress in Koshikurorita every day. Not everybody. I will say I don't dress in Koshikurori every day, but I dress in black every day. So it might be like black business casual, black Koshikurorita, black, I was on, the Heavenly Teleporters today, and, no, not today, a different day, and someone said, you guys won't really understand this if you are not, like, Lolita or whatever. Somebody said, I was wearing Lolita, and somebody said, I love your Jirai K outfit. I took psychic damage. Nothing against people who wear Jirai K. I think a couple of things are cute. Actually, I own one piece of Jirai K, but it was not Jirai K. And I'm not saying that there is beef between the two groups, but there low-key a little bit is online. And so I was like, I just took the compliment. And I was like, it's crazy I even knew what that was. That's true. I was like, thank you. But I was kind of like, they were just trying to connect with you. Speaking of connecting, I saw someone in public with, an industrial piercing watching Yu Yu Hakusho on their phone. And I was like, oh my god, please. You're just like me. I'm just like you. And I was like, please. One has long hair, the other has short hair. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And the blouses are very different. The silhouettes are just very different. And the blouse styles are very different. And the, like, personality culture between them is very different. It's crazy that way, yeah. Do you ever try to make them wear goth stuff? Sometimes. But they also like baggier stuff. So that doesn't really... It doesn't really work. Yes, and then Jirai K originated as kind of like a menhera subculture. And Lolita doesn't really have any of that. And the makeup styles are very different. The makeup styles are very, very, very different. Jirai K has what's called like PN makeup that's like very, like the very heavy eye bags, the very droopy eye look, which some Lolitas wear, but it's not like a hallmark of the style. So they're just like quite separate in their own little... The makeup is really cute. Is Lolita more emo? No. Lolita, if anything, is a lot more sweet and prim and proper. I wear gothic Lolita, so a little bit less, but traditional sweet Lolita is like very... Most Lolita is like... Think Rococo Victorian inspired. Oh, it's no Lolita is punk. It's definitely counterculture in that way. Yeah, it's definitely like counterculture. Like the original mindset, yeah. It's kind of split because some original Lolitas were doing it in a counterculture way as like this is against, you know, the Japanese beauty standard. But then others were just like, I want to look like a pretty doll. And it just so happens to be that that is against the beauty standard. So it's a little bit split. It seems from my research. Hi again, konbanwa, Olivia. How are you doing? Oh my god, we have so many YouTube tours today. Hello. I'm still getting used to reading YouTube chat, so I apologize if I missed a message. And I've only been multi-streaming for about 2 weeks. Looks to be pretty in these clothes. Thank you. Thank you. I found a new proxy for buying clothes from overseas. Because I was saying it when When Castle bought me something from Throne, the normal proxy I used, they were trying to sell me a bridge. You know what I mean? I literally sent them a support message and I was like, why is your shipping prices so fucking whack? Like, I've ordered from you before. Like, this is insane. And they're like, they literally just, their support was like, teehee, that's what the shipping price is. I don't know what you're talking about. And I was like, screw you. So I found a different proxy, which a lot of people talk highly of. And they actually have normal shipping. So luckily, it all worked out. I'm super excited. So one of my menu, the rest. One of my menu dress so bad. Oh, look at Bing, you got the Pichu. That just showed for me. How do you guys get those? That's one of the drop campaigns, right? Nah, come on here. Those are the... I wish you could turn on and off specific drops, because I would like to keep the Pokemon drops on. But then they have stupid ones where it's like the... You guys know which one I'm talking about. On Twitch, they had this one drop campaign that was like... I'm just suspicious it's cheap though. Yeah, I wouldn't just randomly choose one. This is one that like every Lolita on Reddit was like, use this one, use this one, use this one, use this one, use this one. Use this one. I've been using this one since I was born. Use this one. My father used this one. My father's father used this one. They saved my grandma from a fire. Come on, you can't. Soon the birds are gonna be twice only the names, I know, right? It is a burger for you because the chips that I sell me, but it's too cheap to seem legit. It's like, how are you doing this? They're doing it just for the love of the game. Their hobby is delivering stuff, and so they're, I don't know, they're taking it at a loss or something. I do know that I have heard that some proxies kind of, especially right now, you know, where like import stuff is really expensive, and especially certain sub-genres of items, the import cost can be like really expensive. I heard that some of them fudge the numbers a little bit. Like, not fudge the numbers, but they're like, oh, this isn't a figure. This is a something. They label it as something else, which they shouldn't do to get it down. What's going on? I just right now. We're just chatting about random stuff, and then in some amount of minutes, whenever I feel like it, we're gonna do some drawing. Just showing crossroads, I was just in anything across the continent. That's not ever some of the things I've sent out, right? It's not enough. Good morning, YouTube. I'm not using Zen Market anymore. Yeah, look, that's not the one I'm using, luckily. Why? What did it do to you? You're a scorned woman? Constant arguments with them about tax. Oh, like, yeah. They surprise you? Like customs recently, yeah. I remember Moso even told me like we were getting slapped by customs as well. I was like, wow, that is crazy. I was actually watching a Radiolab podcast the other day about, this was back in the day, like in the 70s or something, about the difference in import cost at the time between things marked as dolls, common pizza, things marked as dolls, which had a 12.5% tax because they were considered a domestic product, and so they wanted to like disincentivize people importing them, versus toys, which had a 6% import. And the difference was that dolls were considered like human things, and toys were non-human things. So like robots, monsters, Godzilla, you know, anything like that, that was a toy. And so Marvel obviously wanted, it would be great if all of the action figures were not dolls, but instead toys. So they went to like customs court and they made a case for, they started with the X-Men, and they're like, see? No human is blue, therefore they should be toys, not dolls. And it ended up, they ended up getting them, actually every single one of their lines, so even just the regular superheroes, they got to be considered toys, not dolls. So they got like a super, like, millions of dollars worth of money from that. For not having to pay the 12%, just 6%. There's no import tax on books into the UK, and so they're pocketing the extra money relying on people not knowing it's VAT-free. That is evil! That is evil. Yeah, that would piss me off. Those toys are like basically the same thing. Yeah, but when it comes to customs, they have a giant book of things, because every single object in the world can be categorized differently through customs. And it's definitely something that is like sort of politically lobbied, because there's a lot of money to be made and had over how much you charge on these like import fees. And then it's also lobbied by corporations, because for example, back in the 70s in this story, dolls had such a high import fee because there was a big manufacturing business in the US that made dolls. So by putting on a high import fee, they were disincentivizing people from getting them from other countries. And it's kind of like that to this day still, where they're trying to disincentivize certain things and incentivize other things by the prices they set. Robots monster Gojira, you're speaking my language. It's like there's memes where it's like saying my dog's favorite words all in a sentence to see their reaction. Me. So they were having robots monsters Gojira. And they're like, huh? What have Chortouch been up to in the past couple days since I've seen you? It has been 40 days and 40 nights. No, it has been. I last seen on Tuesday, so it's been about 72 hours suffering. Yeah, seems like your job is killing you. What the heck? What the heck? Thanks so much, Monster Hunter, and now Final Fantasy 14 Online. Yeah, I saw you posting photos of Mon Hunt, and I thought it was Final Fantasy, and I got so confused. I got so confused. I injured my back at work. You injured your back at work? What? Are they giving you money? You totally got it super injured, and now they have to pay you to not work, right? That's horrible though. I hope it doesn't hurt too bad. It probably hurts kind of bad, huh? Probably hurts pretty bad. Hopefully you can, I don't know, take a rest now that it's... Well, no. You usually work on one of the weekend days, right? Ganbatte, ganbatte, ganbatte! Chio, Chio, beam! Hopefully that helps. Okay, wait, let me give a better one. Chio, Chio, beam! Well, you guys always say that's my Chiva lie. You're gonna say I'm like cursing them. No, it's good luck. Good luck, I promise. I've been moving a mouse on the screen to keep overprinted because it takes out wildly overpointed. That's the thing you were saying, right? That they gave you like 2 weeks to do something? You aren't? No, I'm not cursing nobody. I think I'll burn a sick day next week. Let's all take sick days together. Let's all take sick days together. It's been done for 2 days and I have a week left to do it. Hey. Hey. Wasn't that great? Wait, I thought you worked remotely. Can't you just get a mouse ditherer and F off? Get a mouse ditherer and get on that Final Fantasy grind set. Yeah, I don't really know how that works though for people who work remote. Do they like track your screen or something? That I would be like, screw off. Combat Ellie! Welcome, welcome, welcome to the study room. I'm so happy whenever people follow or sub or whatever because I love the alerts. I was so happy. I found those alerts like a week before my debut. I was like, thank God. Because I was planning on having my alerts just be the same ones as before, but with like different artwork. But these are way freaking cooler. They match the aesthetic of stream so well. I'm into it, I'm into it, I'm into it. Happy. Dude, that post on Twitter where I said I learned that everybody at work can see my underwear all day, got 53 likes. What the hell? What the hell is wrong with you people? That got more likes than my merch. That got more likes than my debut. I stream on other platforms too. Yep, Twitch and YouTube simultaneously. It's a good post after all. Did you post the Irish edition? Yes, in the comments. The internet is sus. For real. I was like, I don't know if I should post this. But they're not like insane underwear. It's Minecraft boxers. Like, it's not even lewd or lascivious. It's just stupid. Everybody's liking my post of me being a dumbass. Because listen, this is the reason that I do it. And I do think if I had I forgot my belt that day because I misplaced it. But I think if I had a belt, it would be fine. Because the whole thing is the blouse wants to always come untucked a little. And it looks stupid when it's not like fully untucked. Like it's like just getting kind of frumpy, like pulled out. And the Minecraft boxers, they have really strong elastic. And so I was like, oh, if I tuck my blouse into my, you know, my boxers, it'll hold them. And it did very perfectly. I felt like a genius. But I was carrying my keys in my pocket and it must have weighed my pants down a little bit, and so it was visible. That reminds me, yes, I saw Eddie's clip where she said, you only post me being a sex pest in Blue Archive. Yes, I saw that exact clip. Oh, so you're getting Edu clips on your For You page. Interesting. You're getting Edu clips on your For You page. Interesting. Give her move. Yeah, I didn't realize it until I got home and Rumi was like, oh, that's funny. And I was like, what? And I looked down and I was like, you know that one photo where I show speed goes like, that's literally what I felt like. I was like, oh my god. Look, I found it usually on point. I've been loving all this stuff from the new diving club in Blue Archive. I don't like it before you represent something, I promise. The way you said it sounded like you totally are. The way you said it like you were crossing your fingers behind your back. I'm totally not. I'm totally not. I'm not. I'm not. Did I never wanted to be something else? I can't remember now. I do like Eri though. I think she's super cute. I wanna play more Blue Archive on stream, but I'm just so bad at the game. Just flashing those in advance. It's true. Whenever I play Blue Archive, I just look like an idiot. Because I'm so bad at the actual gameplay part. And then during the, what do you call it? The story, I'm just like, I have the memory of like a baby goldfish. I have the memory of a baby goldfish, and so like I'm like, I don't remember what's going on. Kanban chuds! I love it tomorrow. It's the same but different, like better. Oh, thank you. I have the memory of a goldfish. So not just any goldfish, not a baby one. Literally a freshly born baby goldfish that also had been playing football its whole life and has CTE. So like I can only I'll just play through a chapter in Blue Archive and then I'll come back a week later and I'm like, I've never seen any of these girls in my life. I can't remember these girls. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what their aspirations are. I don't know what their struggles are. I don't know what's going on. That's why I actually have to drop a lot of anime, because I'll watch a season and then when this next season comes out, even if it's just like from like a spring to a summer, even if they have really close together release dates, I'm like, I've never seen these people in my life. Sometimes YouTube recap videos can help. Sometimes they can't, and it's like, then I'm like, oh, I'm screwed. I really want to watch the next season, because the next season of Dorohedoro just came out, and it was so funny because I was like, oh, I'll watch a recap because this one had years in between. And it was so funny because I watched like 3 recap videos and I was still like, what the hell is going on? And I just chalked it up to me being, you know, scatterbrained like always. But I was reading the comments and all the comments were like, what the actual freak is going on in this show? I'm just gonna have to rewatch it. Like on every single recap video, everybody was like, this is the most convoluted thing on the face of the damn planet. And yeah, Dorohedoro is crazy, but I feel like I need to, any shows that I have like merch of, I feel like I need to be fully caught up on them or I'm just like crazy LARPer. How expensive is your VTuber model? Free! I was the artist and animator. I'm such a broke person and I didn't want to pay money, so I drew it and rigged it myself. Yes, that is the... Well, I guess technically it cost the price of the subscript. It cost 3 years of my life. That is true. It took 3 years to draw. I guess it cost the price of live to the cubism, but I had a student discount, so then it was like 70 bucks, 50 bucks. But if you don't have a student discount, the 3-year license for live to the cubism is like 250. But I was luckily getting my master's degree. So I was able to have a .edu email. Nice, thank you. Yeah, so lucky on my part. Now I have 3 more years. And then once I get back from my PhD, the last day of my PhD, I'll get another license. How many hours do you think you spent designing, drawing, and rigging? Like at least a... 500? Yeah, I would say 500. Chio, what is up? Colin Kimi, not much. How about you? How many days? 500 divided by 8. I would say at least 500. It was a lot. It was a lot. Yeah, it was a lot. And so people, I feel bad when I say this. Like, it's not even... Like, if I was charging minimum wage, like... People are like, oh, I really want to commission you. And then I'm like, first of all, I'm too selfish to open up commissions. Second of all, if I did, it would be like $6,000. And no offense, I don't think anyone's paying that. Even if it was like minimum wage. What platform are you from? I'm from YouTube. I originally started streaming on Twitch as a VTuber 5 years ago, but just within the last 2 weeks I've started multi-streaming to YouTube because I thought it would be fun to have the VODs auto-archive so I don't have to upload them after stream. And it's been very fun and very useful. And it's been nice meeting new Chio. Yeah. At first there was a learning curve, but actually not that bad. If there's any VTubers in chat who want to know how to multi-stream, let me know. I just use the OBS multiple output RTMP plugin. The only caveat is you have to have good internet, like strong internet, strong bandwidth, and a strong PC. Because unlike other uploading platforms that charge you money, the reason they charge you money is because they're dealing with the like sending out the bandwidth stuff. You upload one thing and they split it twice. But with the OBS plugin, you don't have to pay anyone. But every stream you do, it's sending a whole duplicate from your PC. Oh, sorry, I had my legs crossed in a weird way and I just uncrossed them and I think my knee got kind of weird. Many of you, I know, that's so cool. Good luck in your activities. That's at least 300. I don't know, I read that 6,000. Okay, I was gonna show you this artwork later, but I want to show you guys now because I worked hard on it for maybe like 7 hours? I don't know, maybe less than that. 4 to 7 hours, I can't remember. Konban Georgie, how are you doing? Okay, I'm gonna import this image. Just jump scare warning, it's like 5,000 pixels. So it's gonna cover the screen until I can do the like fit to screen command, so don't get jump scared. Yeah, it's freaking ginormous. Okay, there we go. Yay! Super cute! This is the thing for out. You guys are acting jump scared now. Yeah, so I worked on it. Just to smug up close. Up close. Chio, Tom, and Curtis. It really is a nice composition. Thank you. It came to me in a dream. Basically, I don't know how I did that. It literally was like that meme where it's like, Peter, how are you doing that? I don't know, Lois. I'm scared. I have the time lapse so I can show it. It was a lot of liquefy and a lot of black and white work at first. That's really cool. Thank you. Basically, my composition framework is something blurry in the foreground, the midground with the character, something kind of in the background, and then something blurry in the second background. Your Lois voice is good. I can do a better one, but that one was half-assed. It's actually scary. What drawing platform do you use? I use Clip Studio Paint. My love and pride and joy, Clip Studio Paint. My darling. Peter, the horse is here. Peter. I know it's bad. It's bad how close I can get in. This is kind of a bad day. My heart isn't in it. It's kind of scary. But yeah, so this is for an undisclosed project. Maybe you could guess it. I don't know. I don't know if I'll end up... I don't know, one, if I'll end up going through with the project. If I do end up going through with the project, I'm not sure if I'll finish the artwork or end up commissioning someone. Because my art is like a 6 out of 10 good. I would like to get an artist that could do like an 8 out of 10 good. Look at the chat, makes me feel lonely. Don't feel lonely. Look at the chat on screen. Then you're super duper amongst friends. Yes. So, but I'm very happy. Okay, I'm very happy with the character. I'm very happy with the like temple port. I don't know what you call that. Yeah, the temple gates and the portal part. I'm really bad at backgrounds. And foliage is my weakness. And of course I was like, let's have it. Let's have something in the damn forest. So that was a bit ambitious on my part, but we will see. Come back, Grantley! How are you doing? Are you still at work or are you free? Hello. Are you showing this artwork I worked on last night and this morning? I called off of work because I wanted to be a little... I wanted to have a 3-day weekend, okay? Kill me. Pista, we're fighting the Pista back in FFXIV right now. Without me? I need to do that boss a million times so I can get the Pista color drops. We love calling out of work. Yeah, I started this job 2 months ago and I felt very proud of myself that I was able to make a full 2 months without calling in sick. I need to go say hi, Fitz, when you hear the word. Come on! Why are bees yellow? Because nature deigned it to be so. You won't be here for a while. Wait, what? I thought it was Garuda. No, Garuda was a sexy lady. No, Garuda is the one I'm thinking of. It's not Garuda. It's not Garuda. What? What? Oh, you want to know? Sorry, I'll move this. There's so many sexy... Yeah, that does not narrow it down. The sexy lady. But yes. You want to know what I'm really proud of in this artwork? Just because I need to brag about it and you guys... Oh, you guys have to all say one compliment about it. You guys have to all say one compliment about it, okay? You guys have to all say a compliment about it. I am really proud of that. Do you see that temple gate pillar? That shade of red is so luxuriant. I don't know how I got that exact color. I'll share the speed paint to Twitter later. But you can see it was just a whim and a prayer. I did like a million different gradient maps. And then a million different... I just remembered I forgot to take my medicine today. I was like, why am I so dizzy? Why am I so dizzy and nervous? Well, you forgot to take the don't pass out medicine and the don't be nervous medicine. Oh, なるほどね. like the framing of it. You're talking about placing the foliage surrounding her. It makes it stand up also feeling natural. Thank you. Yes, I was quite pleased with it. Originally, the second medicine I will in 15 minutes on the ad break. On the ad break. Yes, and yeah, health check. I will on the ad break. I will fix my posture right now though. The red contest like doing very well. Yeah, I was quite pleased. Why do I look so pissed off when I'm drinking this tea? How did I good? I thought I was gonna have a migraine in the morning, but I fought it off tooth and nail. And then I ended up just having a nice free day that did whatever I wanted. It's super great. I read more of my book. I watched more of my TV show. I cleaned a little. I drew a little. It was a picture perfect day. I was actually quite happy. How did you fight it off? I think it wasn't a true migraine. It was like the premonition of one. So I thought it was gonna turn into a full-blown migraine because it felt, I don't know how to say it, but I've had migraines my whole 2,000 years but of life. And you can tell when one is gonna get bad and when one isn't. And this felt like the kind of feeling where it was gonna get bad. But what I think it was actually like TMJ, jaw pain, which can turn into a migraine. But I did some massages on it. And I had breakfast. And so I think it was a mixture of like, I don't know, low blood sugar and TMJ, and it kind of fixed itself. And stress. I think sometimes in the morning I can feel sicker than I am because it's a little bit psychosomatic before I go to work. Like, the stress of I don't want to go to work can give me a migraine. And so I think once I called in, I was better. What did you have for breakfast? I have the same breakfast every day, which is half of a bagel with 2 eggs, and then 5 strawberries. And normally I have a mini V8 can, but I ran out of my mini V8 can, so I have to get them. What music do you listen to? I mostly listen to anime openings and endings, but I also listen to a genre of 70s Japanese music called enka. And I also listen to 80s goth music. But I also kind of listen to most things, depending on the mood. Nice! Yeah! Yay! What was I listening today? Mostly anime stuff though. Do you like J-pop? I love J-pop! I love it. Love it. Oh my god. Every angel outside is deciding to be very loud today. Not as bad as some days, but it is quite loud outside today. I apologize for that. Okay, well, J-pop and B-pop. Nice! Yeah, I mostly stick to J-pop, but I should start looking at pop from other parts of the world. Interestingly enough, I don't know if it's just from one band or multiple bands. There's a lot of music from my 80s goth playlist that's Russian, and I'm like, ooh, very interesting. I'm not sure if Gagari is here. I didn't. Wait, he checked in early. I'm not sure if he's still here. What's your favorite group? For J-pop, I mostly listen to like solo artists. I really like Kochi no Kento. But also I like the J-pop that I listen to is kind of like anime J-pop as well. So if it's group-wise, it's usually I like ones from the anime Macross. I love Baby Monster. I'll have to look them up. You can't parry migraines. Casual. So casual. Illit. Oh, I've heard of Illit. Yes, I've listened to their music before. I was looking for something to show Chio Touch. Let me see if I can find it. I wanted to show you where we're starting with today for the illustration we're gonna work on. Let me save the file and then I'll put it up here. Once again, this is a giant file. I think this is 10,000 pixels because I have a freaking supercomputer and might as well use it. I think it's so funny. I'll see posts online and they're like, who's gonna tell these new gen artists that they don't need to save everything at 10,000 pixels? And it's like, I don't have to, but I can't. I don't have to, but I might as well. Okay, jump scare, it's gonna be giant. Oh wait, no, here, wait. I can put it in the slot where the old artwork was so it won't be gigantic. So this is what we're working with today. From afar, it might look fine, but this is fine. This is my fully rendered model. This is fine. This is the sketch back view. If you guys don't know, if you have a fully front-on character, to get a back view, all you have to do is flip it horizontally. You have to just flip it horizontally and the silhouette will be the same and you can sketch over it. So I just need to like render the bow. I need to fix some like layering issues. Like obviously from behind your thumb wouldn't be in the front, it would be your pinky. So I have to like color over that. The side one needs the most help. That is in full-on sketch territory. And I hate drawing side views of models. I hated it on my last model. Basically torture. It should not be allowed to make me have to do this. And that's why I'm doing it on stream. Because if I don't do it on stream, I'll never do it. I need to be quasi-forced via viewership. And then this is just like little notes. So I like it when artists remember my moles, so I put my moles. I like when artists draw on my eye patch properly, so I put my eye patch. My tail. I think I'm gonna remove the logo and put some more text there. Because it's a pretty rough sheet, but also I wanted to have a utilitarian function. The eye patch is cute, thank you. I wanted to have a utilitarian function where Churotachis and myself can save it and send it off to an English artist, a Japanese artist, and kind of have it fully encapsulated. So I want to remove the logo here and put some text that says like, very petite, flat-chested. Feel free to simplify model, but please keep heart on eye patch. Stuff like that. Stuff that I would probably say in text in the request, but just so Churotachis don't have to reiterate it. It'd be nice to have there. Yeah, I think that's about what I want to do. I think that's about what I want to do. Just time, Your Honor. Yes, guilty as charged. You're an artist that does anime manga. Very nice. The birds of a feather, huh? Yes, I luckily have never had this issue with any artwork I have commissioned. But I've heard about a lot of flat-chested VTubers being like, they drew me with giant bazoingas. And so every request that I've ever sent in, I say like 3 times, I am petite. I am flat-chested. Petanco. Less than A cup. Do not increase. Cutting board desu. I literally write, so when you write a request in less than A cup. Yeah, actually in real life they do sell double A cup bras. They sell triple A cup and double A cup, but it depends on the brand. When I just got gave true. When I send requests on Skeb, you type the request in English and it auto translates to Japanese with DeepL. But I write some things natively in Japanese. Specifically, I write petanco in Japanese. And then I also write chunibyo in Japanese just so they know. Although technically, if we're getting pedantic with it, I'm not a chunibyo. A chunibyo is a character that believes they have powers when they have no in-universe reason for having powers. I'm a demon that sows happiness in your heart and weaves fate. I actually have powers, okay? I like your little bit, thank you. So technically I'm not a chunibyo, but it gets the message across for commissioners very easily. Get that boob model back out for Halloween. That was so funny. Yeah, it's a jump scare. Jump scare for sure. Jump scare. Wait! OBS disconnected. Wait, did it kick people out of YouTube or is it okay? Let me type, did you guys get... I didn't actually have powered them not Geneva. I was unfortunately exactly what Geneva would say. But no, us and YouTube are fine. Okay, good. You DC'd for a sec. Yeah, I'm not too worried. We are fine over here. Okay, good. Yeah, the thing that I'm always worried about is that I guess this forwarding plugin is really good. The problem with YouTube sometimes is if you disconnect, it will cut the stream and creates a whole new room, which is annoying. And so I was scared of that, but luckily it did not do anything. Yay. You DC'd for a sec. Yeah, actually it's a good thing that I didn't stream yesterday because I heard Twitch was like exploding, but I think that was just my... Welcome to YouTube! Ohio! We're back now though. What should I get up to tomorrow? Tomorrow I have a lot to do actually. Oh, we have an ad starting in a minute. I actually have a lot to do because tomorrow we have a collab stream with the Soup's SMP Minecraft people. And we're going on a field trip to a Japanese server called Gtopia. But I actually have to download the mod pack and get everything set up. What time? It will be at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're not sure what time that is your time, if you go to my YouTube, you can click get notified on the waiting room. Wait, that sounds so cute. Yeah, I'm super excited. But I have to set that up. If I have time... Oh, my one goal this weekend is Hell or High Water finish Castle's Donocom. Otherwise, it's already weighing heavily upon the soul, and it will weigh heavily upon the soul if I don't finish it this weekend. So I'm gonna do that, and then I would like to either start the ASMR or the cover. The cover is low-key pissing me off, so maybe I won't do that. Maybe I won't do that. And I will for sure take all the time you need. You can't rush perfection. Okay, you don't hate me. Okay, that's good. Cause I also wait, let me snooze the ad. Am I gonna quickest hands in the vest? I actually snooze the ad 1 second before we're supposed to run. I'm going to make a rule that would be difficult for me to adhere to because I'm a workaholic. I need to make it so Sundays I have completely off. Like, I'm not allowed to work on any stream, anything at all. Because lately, I had this problem back when I worked at the library too. Lately, I've had weeks where I don't actually get any, like, a full day off to myself. Like, no streams, no stream behind the stream stuff, and no whatever. And I think I need to. Maybe color me some figures. I do not have a figure, but I do have an acrylic standee that is running right now. Here, wait, let me get the link. I suppose there's no link for YouTube to wow, I can do that, nice. Okay, here we go. Pistachio, so Akuma. Let me get up my page. Pistachio, so Akuma. Here we go. This is the link to my merchandise. I'll send it over to the YouTube side. Yay! Merch, yeah. And that's for the textures. Oh yeah, we can pin it, can't we? Maybe we should pin it to the... Maybe we should pin it to the thing. Snap. And maybe do you not have the allowed? Here we go, I'll pin it. Pin message. There we go. Thank you! Yeah, so it's my first ever merch drop, and so I'm pretty happy with it. I'm quite happy. I have a figure. True, Mecha made their own homebrew figure. It's so freaking cool. I have to clear my throat. Give me a second. I'm suddenly getting a lot of phlegm. I'm not a broken. That's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm just happy I was able to release something. It was my dream for like 5 years. And it finally happened. Hype. So the merch will at least be around for another 2 weeks. And then Moso and I will talk and figure out what goes from there. And if any merch is going to be discontinued, I'll give you guys as much notice as I can, so you can send in, I don't know, extra orders. You'll buy an extra one for your grandma. You can buy an extra one if you're doing oshikatsu in case you drop it in soup or something. Yeah. You're oshikatsing at the beach and you drop it on the sand and the sand grains scuff the acrylic. The sand grains scuff the acrylic. I'm so nervous about sand grains scuffing stuff because one time I took patent leather boots to the... and they're shiny, right? And I don't know why I didn't think about this, but the grit of the sand basically was like sandpaper on it. And if you don't know, when you take like a low grit sandpaper on something shiny, it makes it matte. Yeah, not fun. James was talking to you. No. When she got to the beach, the bird of prey mistakes it for a small one and animal twice over her hands. This is a real fear. So you guys should buy 10 standees minimum. Jokes, jokes, jokes. 10 standees and 10 charms minimum. For your own safety. You can never be too certain. No, 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 no. Yeah, so I make no claims that this is like limited run. I'm not sure if it'll ever come back, but I'm not doing the like FOMO thing of like, I will never rerun this merch again. I have no problem with rerunning this merch in like a year or two if people missed out, so. I have no problem if people missed out or whatever. Does not bother me at all. Well, no, I care if people miss out. Dude, I was totally zoning out. I mean, if you miss out, I have no problem in running it. Jesus. This is why you don't zone out while talking. She's never running it again. I have to buy more copies. I have to buy 9,000 copies and give them to everybody in my town. And then I have to give everybody an extra copy to give them to their grandma in my town. You're so correct. You are correct. My sense keep being stolen by birds of prey. Why do so many sandies? Actually, every time one gets eaten, I go and buy another. I was like, you're just feeding sandies to birds of prey. Dude, the population's gonna get so messed up. They have a new food source. What the hell? I'll be right back. We're gonna be on an ad break. word of the day. And then we are going to actually start drawing. So the word of the day today is... Oh my god, before I talk about the word of the day, I have to talk about the place that the word of the day is on. It's on Merriam-Webster, and they completely redid their website. I think they redid their PC website to better match. I think it's just their mobile layout now. It's so dumb. Here, wait, let me take a screenshot to show you how dumb it is. I'm gonna illustrate why I find it to be... I'm gonna mention why I find it to be dumb. From just, like, I feel like it's gonna be very clear as soon as I show you. Let's go! It's true! It is true! Okay. Look at this! It is... Look at how much dead space is on the side. I don't know if it's for advertisers or like that. But you have a wide view website. And you're making it all skinny and it's horribly laid out. It's horribly laid out. It actually is like really annoying me to no end. But I digress. So the word of the day, yes, is cogent. Cogent is a formal word that describes something that's very clear and easy for the mind to accept and believe. It is used as a synonym of convincing. Optimized for ads. Dude, it's actually crazy. It's true. At the town meeting, citizens presented many cogent arguments in support of building a new senior center. Yeah, convincing. They make sense. So here's the did you know? Did you know a cogent argument is one that really drives its point home because it's clear, coherent, and readily understandable, and perhaps also because of the etymological history of cogent. Cogent comes from the Latin verb cogere, meaning to drive or force together. Oh, is it cogent? I didn't have my headphones on. I was trying to read it just from the... Okay, this is... Okay, in my defense, that's how they typed it. In my defense... Guys, this is just a test. This is just a test. This is a test for you. I actually knew this all along very clearly. A cogent argument is when it really drives its point home because it's clear, coherent, and readily understandable. And perhaps also because of the etymological history of cogent. Right? Cogent comes from the Latin from cogere, meaning to drive or force together. Something described as cogent, I'm having to slow down and think about it every time, fuses thoughts and ideas into a meaningful whole that others can readily grasp and accept. A cogent explanation is a convincing one, and cogent analysis has us nodding along because it's clear and pertinent. Cogere was formed in Latin by combining the prefix co with the verb agere to drive, lead, or act, a root of which is also the source of a familiar noun agent. Candidly enough, our definition of agent is, quote, a means or instrument of which a guiding intelligence achieves a result. It follows logically that cogency is often a worthwhile agent indeed. I don't know that something's easily understandable and been surrounding it. It's a really good bit. It's a bit, right? The coverage never counts opportunities and the virtue learns. It's true. I read and then why would I? Well, actually, I say words that I read a lot, but nobody ever corrects me. Test your vocabulary. Rearrange the word letters to form a word referring to a mass of things mingled together with or without a plan. Oh, this is an easy one. This is an easy one today. Come on. Banana jumble. Yes. Jumble. Jumble. Oh, do you want to know what word I came across? So a word that I use commonly in my daily lexicon is incredulous. Like I'll say to Rumi, don't you look at me with such an incredulous look often. I think because Chio Mama used the word incredulous a lot. But I had never heard the word credulous without the in. And it made me think, I don't know if I'm 100% on the definition of either. So I can present them to you from memory. Incredulous means when you're presented with facts, you're skeptical of them. You don't readily believe them. So it follows suit that credulous is the situation where when presented with a scenario, you accept what you're told incredibly readily. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. The way that it was used, in Poirot, I'm credulous if you understand these two words. Thank you! The way that Poirot book actually used both of them, but the way that credulous was used, it was a woman, and they were investigating a case that she thought had some supernatural aspect, and she said, like, you know, like, excuse my credulous attitude, but it's very clear that Egyptian mummies are killing people. And we're like, what? I said incredulous to someone, they said, that's a big word for Elmo. They've done this to me 2 more times. I said, this bodes well for me, thanks. Yes, I'm having Chiritatsu. You probably knew that word without me, but yes, I love a good incredulous moment. New word out of the dictionary. Yeah, I love... Incredulous is quite a good word to use daily, because in the exact way that I use it, I usually use it, I say, someone's looking at me incredulously. Because when someone's looking at you like, I don't really know if I believe what you just said, you can say, don't look at me so incredulously, or what does that incredulous look for? So that's a really easy one to use in a day-to-day scenario, I think. At least I use it, maybe I spam it a bit too much. There's certain words they use. Please look at Chio credulously, yes, believe whatever I say. What's spurious? Oh, wait, I also use that a lot, because I have to use it for my job. Spurious is like coming to incorrect conclusions based on probably incorrect data. Spurious definition. Did I say that properly? Spurious is an adjective that means false, fake, or not genuine. It describes something that appears real, true on the surface, but comes from a bad source or relies on bad logic. Yes, I was correct! Yes, that one I use a lot because I work at the Heavenly Research Institute, and I have to say to people, are you sure you are not drawing spurious conclusions? And then they're like, I don't know what that means. And I'm like, oh. Oh, that's not good. Are you sure you think data do something data don't do? And are you sure data good when data bad? And they go, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, maybe. Seems all signs point to yes. Okay, let's actually start drawing, or they're going to draw and quote me. This is big really for Elmo. If people said that to me instead of... Lately, I've just been going to the default. I don't know what's up with people lately, but lately if I use a quote-unquote big word, aka to people nowadays, any word over 5 letters, they're like, what are you trying to sound smart for? And I was like, and now okay, I get this from Chio Mama. She was really bad with this. And you guys have maybe seen it once or twice on stream. Sometimes there is an instance where I will respond to something with a veracity far above the situation. And so sometimes people will be like, you know, I don't know why you're using such a big word. And I'll just say like, I don't know why you're so readily admitting that you're stupid. And so I have to, Chio Mama used to get in a lot of trouble for that. Chio Mama at work used to get in a lot of trouble because she would respond to certain situations with a level above which they are. Yeah, sadly that gene was passed down through the mana crystal. And so that is the biggest thing of my personality which I have to temper. Chio Papa used to say that I have a 0 to 60 temperament. That's what they call a conflict escalator. You try to sound smart or something. I have to have more temperance in my life. Temperance is not my virtue. It's like conflict de-escalators, but in reverse. Actually, this is like me. The way that I've harnessed it for good is to be a bratty anime girl, because you guys would be like, oh, I saw this VTuber's clip, and I'm like, why are you looking at other VTuber's clips? Why are you looking at that? am leveraging it for moe points. I'm channeling my power for good. Hitting Chio with pool noodles to train her to chill out, like de-escalation for horses. De-escalation for horses. Yes, they actually do that for horses. They hit them with pool noodles. They wave plastic bags around them. It's to desensitize them. Okay, here we go. I took my medicine, but it's gonna take a while to work, so I'm getting a little lightheaded. I'm gonna move my model so I'm gal and bigger over here. Okay, I think this is a good spot for me. So this is what we're working with. This view is perfect. Yeah, when you get up close, you can see the issues. Like, this is just very sketchy. This is very sketchy. Obviously, if you were viewing from behind, the hair would not be visible. The bottom of right here. Oh, you guys can see my cursor. That's weird. You would also not be able to see these moles from behind. You'd not be able to see this mole from behind. This is just a hot mess. Obviously, from behind, the thumb would not be in the first row. I don't know what to say. Oh yeah! I really can finally get to know where the back of the flaps are. Are there more flaps? You and me both, buddy. I think so. That's what I had kind of sketched it to be. You can see my tail. Yep, that's how it connects. This would be pretty okay. I don't know how to draw the backs of shoes. I was thinking like you'd kind of be able to see that tendon. Tail picks for free. Tail picks for free. Okay, let me smile really hard so you. I'm ippy sleepy. What's up, I hope you can sleep now. Look what. Whoa. Tail. When I'm neutral, it's neutral, but when I'm smiling, it goes crazy. Goes crazy. Yeah, so this is what I'm doing today, but if I'm gonna be honest with you, Itachi, I'm in a no-good, very lazy mood. So between you and me, what we end up getting done, well, that's a secret. Also, from behind, this would be layered differently. Is it sensitive? Correctly! You silent for the whole stream! And your only chat message is to ask if it's sensitive. The answer is sensitive like ears are. I'm not elaborating, but for those of you who have taken an anatomy class, that's how to take all I'm saying. That's a yes for sure. What's sensitive? My tail. My tail. What's wrong with you people? What? Come on, John. I was looking at the mirror. What do you think? You guys, I have a bunch of lascivious, lecherous, no good. Oh, that Tayone. The truth comes out. The truth comes out. Luckily, my demonic energy is so strong. Ears are in. Well, I gotta go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Luckily, I'm a demon and I have such strong mana that I have my mana emanates from my body, and if a mere human gets even within 10 feet of me, I'm sorry to say you will evaporate. You know how they say, like, you can eat anything only once because it could be poisonous? You can headbutt Chio-chama, but only once. You will die. I'm sorry to say. I'm sorry to say your life will be forfeited. Meet and greets are shaping up to be a tragedy. This is why no in-person, real, true demonic form meet and greets, you would die. You don't have any way to store it like most do. I don't think I like that implication. I'm just using so much mana, okay? Did you know your sleep temperature to withstand such things? Are? Man, it's tough to leave stream. I keep reeling you back. Ha ha ha. Do it! I think only Gaggery has the... Gaggery says he can fall asleep to streams in like an ASMR way. There's gotta be something wrong with that boy, because I'm literally screaming half of my streams. Like, I go, woo, woo. My voice has that weird lilting quality. Like, woo, 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 woo. Which I did talk to my voice doctor, and she said that that's actually super cool and good and healthy. I listen to stream on migraine days. Because you're a masochist? Wait, what's the one that you want to get hurt? I do, but now that I'm sitting up. What? What? She said, I did super cool and moe. Dude, actually what she said. Low-key, if she knew the word moe, she would say it. She was like, it's so cute. I remember she's like, can you do something that you say a lot on stream? And I couldn't think of anything off the top of my head because I had been doing my opening for her. She's like, give me something else other than the opening. And then I was like, oh, I can give you my ending. And she's like, sure. And so I did the be nice to yourself and be nice to others. Stay safe, stay safe. I'll see you later. She literally like clasped her hands in front of her and like held them to her chest. And she's like, do you really say that? I'm like, yeah, I said I was streaming for 5 years. She's like, you tell them to stay safe and be nice? She was like, literally like puppy dog eyes at me. And I was like, yeah. She's like, wow, that's so cute. That's what she would have said, moe. If she knew what moe was, she would have been dropping that. Safety positions I'm talking about. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Impossible. That is crazy. That is been crazy. Okay, let's try and draw this. Yeah, see? If I take this layer away, then it's the front. Me turning... Just imagine if you're in like the supermarket and you're like behind me and you're like pistachio and I'm like, hello. So quickly, like, you say my name? No? Okay, hi. Okay, what do we have to fix here? What to do? What to do? Okay, yes, I see it now. It's just basically like an overpainting. Slow and... Okay, this is the thing. Oh, my tummy's grumbling. Next time we have a break, I'm gonna get an energy bar. Wait. I'm the smartest person who's ever been alive. Wait. I don't have to do this. Okay, listen. Follow with me. Right now, you see, because normally my model, it has the ribbon over top. So to draw the back view, I'm having to paint skin tone over the ribbon. And then I would have to redraw the ruffles. It does not need to be like this. Hashtag there is a better way. I drew the model. I have the model files. I can just toggle off the ribbon and then export it. Oh, I can also show you guys this. This was the... I almost said that was a misbad. I almost said, oh, I can show you guys the name of the file, which is the name of the project, which makes it very obvious what this is for. Oopsie! Good thing I didn't do that. Yeah, I can give you guys a close-up of my super moe face. I don't know. He's graduating. I knew some person was gonna say that when I do this. I'm never ever graduating ever. You guys are stuck with me for minimum 4,000 more years minimum. Your great times to the 20th power grandchildren can watch me. So make sure you keep your merch so you can pass it down through your I don't know, matrilineal line. You can only pass it down through the patrilineal line if you're doing some yaoi stuff, if you're both guys. But otherwise, you have to pass it down through the matrilineal line. Passing Chio down for generations. And if you're Yuri, well... Hey. Buy double the merch and pass it down to everyone. Okay. You can tell that I'm... You can tell that I'm, as they say, procrastinating. Procrastinating. Wait. And if you're Yuri, well, hey. What are you doing here, beautiful? Well, hey. It was a long time no see, beautiful. Okay, let me open up. Let me close this just to make sure that there's nothing untoward. Oh, I'm so dizzy. Let me just open this up to make sure there's nothing untoward. Like I don't have my bare naked ladies out. But I'm gonna open up the model file for the rigging ready model file so I can just copy and paste stuff from there. Let us see. Oh, ho, ho. How are you, beautiful? Tio's commenting you and you look down and she's on a step stool. Commenting when I'm at like your freaking belly button. Like too funny. Maybe, I don't know, maybe there's a 4'11" chewer that I'm taller than. You never know. You never know with these things. Okay, Chio 3.0 Rhapsody final file. Did you say you include a certain thing from a summer drawing in 3.0? That's why I gotta be careful with the file, bro. We can't let new... No, I can't say that. We can't tell new chewer touches. We can't tell new chewer touches, man. They're gonna get an untoward view of me, bro. They're gonna start thinking I'm Herbert the pervert, okay? Okay, here we go. Yeah, I don't think there's anything untoward here. There's nothing untoward. This is the... How's the lights looking? You aren't? I'm not. I'm say-so. I'm the most say-so VTuber that's ever existed. This is hashtag factual, hashtag true. Okay, so we will remove the chest ribbon. And then we also have to remove the chest ribbon shadows. And then... Whoa, you can see a little bit of my clavicle there. What the hell? That's crazy. And then... we should... Oh, you honestly want to know what I could do because I'm the smartest to ever be born. Just Vogue. Vogue. Let me move the drills below everything so that I can also just copy that. Wait, we could just engineer this file to be as easy as possible for me. I didn't think about this. Like, I can put those there. Wait, that's kind of cute. You can see with the brown hair parts below. And then we can put the... Where is the hair back part? The hair... When you say back hair, it sounds bad, but I mean like hair back folded, yes. Wait, I look naked without... Look at how rotund I look. Look at how rotund I look without my poof. Bro is smooth. Me when I come out of the shower and all my hair is slicked down, I look like a greasy little rat. That's so funny. Look how polite I look. Bowl cuts too. When I was a baby, I had a bowl cut. I had a bowl cut because my hair got super long because I wasn't really casting any spells as a hatchling. And then my mom tried to cut it and messed it up so bad. And then she offered to everybody in the family, like, oh, why don't you try and cut it? And then it just got worse and worse and worse and more lopsided. That's eventually... They were like, bro, cut this out. Actually, wait, we have to fix the order. The hair drills should be in front of the ears, because the ears shouldn't be visible. We're just bioengineering this damn messed up, gotta go bald. Basically, you laugh, you jest, but that's just what we were working with. Okay, perfect. And then these hair sides will have to go this way. This will have to go below knees, right? And yes. All according to cake. Wait, no, then this gets messed up. Oh, wait, you guys are seeing my bare naked arms. Stop looking, stop looking, stop looking. Dude, okay, I gotta move this up because if I mess up the layer order and you see my NIP, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be like, I'm gonna get freaking banned. Okay, I have to make sure that you guys can, this is cropped in just in case of like a super mistake happens here. Just in case we get something untoward. That's untoward is the word of the day here. Okay, hair side bangs, fluffy, middle. Oh wait, why don't I just? Honestly, honestly, I think I could just hide them. They don't think they would be shown. Yes. There we go. I think that's about right. The only ones, yeah, I think that's about. You want people to see it. You want people to see it. And then, this is like taking all my brain power. This is crazy. This should not be taking this much brain power. Getting the layers proper. They're modeled. I see. Okay, they're in the art file, but I made sure to remove them in the rig file just in case I accidentally toggle something off on stream. I don't get banned. But yes, they were in the art file so that I could. It's just anatomy. There's nothing strange about it. I hatched out of the mantle crystal with it. What can we say? This is just the way of the world. Where is this layer? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Collar folder. Collar ruffle folder. I will copy this. And I will now put it above. Yes, I'll put it above the drills. Perfect! Okay. But wait, now the drills are in front of the... This is so strange. This is like... Okay, it's fine. We'll make that work. I'll have to draw over that to make that work, but that's okay. Okay, anything else? Oh, we have to put the bow. Okay, just checking. Just checking. Everything's all good? All good on the western frontier? Okay. All good. Yeah, sorry if this is a bit banal, but I'm kind of using you guys essentially as like a forced co-working stream. Because... Guys, I would not do this on my own. I'm a one late. They have a word for me, and it's lazy SOB. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything of my own volition. Okay, is this high enough? Can we get much higher? Oh, I effed that up. I don't know how I met. What? Where did you go? Why are you invisible? Bro vanished? Bro vanished? This is hashtag true. Hashtag true, hashtag real. Wow, I really didn't fully render this. I guess because it's behind my head. Okay, I'll have to actually do this. My lazy. Bubble screams, thank you! Bro, my lazy ass. At least let me make it a little bit easier on myself. I'll go like this. Sure, this'll help. To some degree, this'll help. Maybe not as great of a degree as I was hoping. Maybe not as great as a degree, but... Forcing me so soon after meeting stuff! No. You guys are here of your own volition, right? Mm-hmm. Brainwashing you. You guys are here of your own volition, right? Right? Yes. Of course! A horse is a horse, of course. This looks so weird. I'm all backwards. Okay, this is kind of the hard part, and this is where my brain starts turning inside out. Basically, when you look at someone from the front of A's, their thumb is in front. But if you look at someone from the back of A's, their pinky would be in front. I'm like turning my hand inside out. It's kind of disgusting. All very confusing. And it's the wrong color. That's my own choice. Yeah, so I have to redraw this as the skin tone. Skin tone chicken better leave me alone. Maybe. If I'm lucky, can I just do a tone curve? I can. Oh, I can just do a tone curve. Yes. God is good. Yeah, I don't actually have to redraw it. Biblically accurate hand. Yeah, this is the part where it's like, brother, what is that? That is gross. Edit. Tonal correction. Tone curve. doesn't that look right? I think that would actually technically... Let me look at my... I don't look at my own hand from behind. You guys probably don't do that very often, huh? I'll have to fix some things, obviously, because it looks freaking freaky. But that's closer than it would have been. Edit, tonal correction, tone curve. And then we'll do the inverse for this one. Ooh, why are you getting fleshy? It's because of the shading on the thumb. Yeah, I think I'm going to try and shade it to be the color of the other one. Let's try this. Multiply. Yes, because it would be... I'm trying to turn my hand around. Hard to do. Wait. Guy, they call me the Thinkler. You need to draw the palm. Fuck. Okay, this will be a good starter. And then once we import it into the other file, it'll just be a good way to start. You are correct. Here, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a photo of my hand to reference. Let me get this going. But this is how the thumb it looks on stream. And then if I flip it around... Oh, you're right! You guys are so clever. Clever Chiwatachi. Clever Chiwatachi. Okay, yes. You are correct. But that is much better than... Clever. Okay, the next thing we have to do to prep this file... Never mind. We can do that in a different way. I was going to say we have to remove this middle part because it's not going to be on the back. No, that can stay right there. That can stay right where it is. God damn it. That can stay right there. Gosh darn it. This would be above though. It's fine. There's nothing under there anyway. Right about here and... Oh wait, actually this might cover it. Right about here and here, I guarantee there's something that I really do not want shown on stream, okay? I guarantee there's something that not only do I not want to show, it's gonna get me in trouble. The pattern at the top is really cute. Yes, thank you. For artists who draw me, I say, I don't mind if any of the patterns are simplified because this is hell. You don't have to do this. Like, you can just make this flat gray. Even no stripes is fine. The only thing that I care about on my design is the heart on my eye patch. That's the only thing that I'm like a fiddler for. Fiddler on the roof. People ask me why I'm such a, like, fiddly about that. It's just a sentimental thing because, I have had the little stitched heart symbol on all the models. Little did you know, this is supposed to get banned forever. Bum. This might be the best we can get this. Wait, no, it might... we can engineer it. Okay, here, wait. Let me see something. Let me remove this from your vision. What happens if I remove this? Oh, that's fine. That's not bad. That's actually great. That's fine. I was trying to see if I'm gonna be the town flasher, okay? No, that's fine. That's totally fine. Where is this little something coming from? This little something. It just... There we go. There we go. And then... Oh, nice. Oh, nice. I can completely, like, fill this in. There would be no tummy on the back of the outfit. How low would this go, though? How low was I saying it went? Like, 3 inches above the tail. So, like, here. Yes. And then this. The trim would also be... like, down to here. Dude, this is making my life so freaking easy. This feels like cheating. This is so easy, it feels like cheating. Oh, if you're wondering why I have like little wings here, this is for rigging. When you make a live 2D model, you do some things off the edge so that you can, you know, I don't know, do it like that. You know, you can just, yeah, you know. Oh, there is something I want to try. Let me go to the boots. Oh, that's how the boots are. Oh, do you guys want to... I don't worry when you're moving on this. I watch on the show on the boundary time because they're showing up to model showed skin, even out in bits. Yes. I will also not show that for my own womanly sensibilities. Here, wait, let me also see if I can show you. Oh, this is just my feet. I can show that. Twitter has already seen these, but people act like they haven't seen them on Twitter. I don't know why. Yes. I have stirrup socks. I shared this on Twitter, but I don't think anyone gave an F. I shared them on Twitter, but people low-key did not GAF. They're like, okay. I was like, damn, I'm not on feet Twitter. I kind of low-key thought that the Venn diagram of my viewers in feet Twitter would be like a circle, but I guess not. So, yeah, that was a surprise that day. Where'd Grenly go? Grenly's too busy salivating to type. The keyboard's too red. You didn't cross-post with a Discord content channel. Yeah, I was probably too shy. I'm sorry, Grenzy, you're too new here for me to be, like, lightheartedly ribbing you already. Like bullying you. I shouldn't be teasing you yet. You can still leave. You're not locked in. Sorry, I don't like feet. Can I win you back with armpits? I've been telling you on armpit Twitter. This is good. Oh, should I do that? No! Oh, feet, thank you. See, I knew it. I thought it was a Venn diagram, but I think it's like a Venn diagram, but completely separate. It's two full circles. This is gonna make my life so much easier. Okay, let me export this photo. Is there anything else I can do to make my life easier? I don't think so. The thing is, okay, I'm gonna tell you something about my design that you're gonna not... in denial. I'm gonna point something out about my model that you might not have known. The symbols on my sleeves, this is an angelic measuring tape. So it's like a star, like a pentagram. One stroke of it is 1. You start making more of the star, that's 2. And then this is 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this would be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I wasn't a lazy ass, technically if this is the back of the... This is the back of the outfit, this should have different numbers on it. Oh, good lord. That's a cute detail, thank you. Guy who's going through it. Okay. It's gonna bother me if I don't do it properly, so I'm just gonna buck up. I'm gonna buck up and prepare it. I can do it. I'm going to deal with it. Thank you, detail. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know if anybody got, like, hashtag understood it. Ooh, they kind of look good naked, too. The letters. Okay, that's that one. Where's this one live? This one lives here. Yeah, so this will just make my life easier. I don't know why I was trying to brute force it before. Yeah, look at how detailed this is. Yeah, so artists, if you draw me, feel free to simplify it as much as possible. As much as you want. I was so surprised when Dante drew me. I asked them and I was like, you can level with me. Like, I don't have a strong heart, but I've prepared myself to hear this. My model was a bit and a half to draw, right? And they're like, no, what are you talking about? I was like, what? They're like, no, it's fine. I was like, what? That's really, they're like, yeah, it's fine, it's fine. I was like, oh, it's fine. I was like, oh, okay, I guess. That's nice. I was prepared for the worst, but yeah. I think, yeah. Because I don't know. The answer is I haven't drawn an actual illustration with my outfit yet. Even the one that I'm working on for this. I'm in a Seirafuku, so I don't know. I haven't even subjected myself to the horrors yet. You want to know what's nice? Right now, there's someone in chat that has a green name, a blue name, an orange name, and an oranger name. And it's a very pleasing color gamut. Sometimes everybody in chat is the same hue, And I get confused because I don't know. I guess I'm just a little bit dull. I get a little bit confused, so it's kind of nice that everybody's color coded right now. Bum bum bum. The word of the day was cogent, right? And that's like something that's easily understood. My voice is the exact opposite of cogent. Are we not assigned these colors that account birth? I guess not. Quick, everybody change your name to pink. Oh my god, I need to get like a month subscription to Amazon Prime or something because my name was pink because I picked it 8 million billion years ago. Come on, Soul! Welcome, welcome, welcome to the sewing room. It's pink because I chose it 8 million years ago. And it doesn't make any sense on it. No! You look so strange! You look so strange! I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. What if you can't turn it back? Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Turn it back. It's sickening. Sickening, sick to my stomach. Imagine with the VIP. I'm getting stomach cramps looking at it. Giving me stomach cramps. All of us VIPs should be pink. No, you should all have your own unique identity. You should all have your own unique identity. Uniquely you. Shine on. Shine on. Shine bright. I hope this is of interest to somebody. I don't know. This is like very humdrum. There's a name for that. It's not minutia. It's like everyday. It's a more better. It's a better way to say humdrum. I can't think mundane. Yes, perhaps that is what I'm thinking. This is quite a mundane task. I do not wish to bore you, but I do wish to hang out with you. Yesterday, I had to stop myself. I almost wanted to do a gorilla stream because I ended up being free, but I had to tell myself, Pistachio, no, you need to be resting. You must convalesce. Gorilla. Gorilla. Is the word gorilla? It's pronounced gorilla when it's G-U-E-R instead of gorilla. 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 Right, something to that effect. Are you guys proud of me? I've been so good at Twitter posting lately. Like the warfare. Yes, gorilla streams are named after guerrilla warfare. I've been such a good Twitter poster lately. My posts get more than 5 likes now. Cough. I owe my entire career to Gwently. Cough. But I will take some credit. Cough, cough, cough. But yes, lately I used to have trouble figuring out what to post. But oh my god, very loud. I think I have ideas for like the next at least 7 days. I'm taking some credit for liking and bookmarking. Yes, of course, every Touchi, please like and bookmark it. I think bookmarks make it go crazy. And I've seen that like 7 Touchi, at least 7 Touchi per one have been bookmarking it. And that's really pog. Ugh, I'm so dizzy. I sound like, you know, the like people that in the old novels who went to like the, you know, a la the yellow wallpaper. I'm like, ugh, I'm so faint and crazy. I'm on my break. How are you, commentators? I'm doing pretty good. I'm learning how to do Twitter better. Oh, great, from Gwently. Oh. No, that's a good thing. I'm back, Tadaima. Hey. Hey. Be quiet, a master is speaking. I tell you that if winsome personality wins some, I win some and I lose some. I don't know if I'm familiar with that word. Am I getting updogged? Am I getting updogged right now? Okay, does this look good? I think it, I mean, it looks crazy. I mean, does it look like I have all the bits and bobs I need? I decided to use it. Okay, hit me with the definition. This looks correct enough. I might take it a step further. And you see how these have gone out. Maybe I'll try and do that in this file. Because I think that might be the easiest way to do it, but I'm not sure. Let me copy and paste this. What I mean is, instead of trying to like redraw it over, I think I'm gonna take this. Can I make a suggestion? You may. I'm going to take this. Of course this is, this is still in the ugly stage. It's gotta be ugly before it's gonna be a swan. Yes, I can make the pointy bit here. Okay, and then we'll grab this line art. And then I can just reflect it on the other side. Here we go, yay! I can just make it pointy here. I don't have to do it in the other one. How long did I make it? Damn, it goes down all that way, damn! Damn. God darn it, that's insane. I have an angle measuring tape of the view. The back, you won't see the big and lower part of the ribbon. It only show up on the front. Oh, like you're saying the way they overlap would change, correct? I think I comprende. Yes, the way they overlap would be different. Yeah, right? Here's a measuring tape. It's the view from the back. You wouldn't see the big and lower part of the ribbon. It only show up on the front. I explain with words. This is the measuring tape. The bigger lower part would not be visible from lower part. Here we can go in quadrants. Am I up or down? Right here. Wait, let me think about this. Silhouettes in live 2D models are the same from the front and the back. So this wraps around upwards on the other side. You'll probably just erase it. No, I don't think that's true because it would wrap around like a snake, like a loop-de-loop. Loop-de-loop, and then they meet at this point. So if you were able to see it from above, I believe it would be like, if you could like x-ray my arm, it would be like... This is the ugliest shit I've ever drawn! Guy who's doing his best. Brother, what is that? You're right, never mind. No, this is good mental exercise. It's like rotating the apple in your head. Oh, I reached it! What? Foster 200 streams. Let me figure out what animal you're gestating. You are gestating a white-tailed deer, I'm being a little bit generous, that has a 201-day average gestation. That's crazy. Leave the health tech, let me... Health tech. Yes. Yes, rotate it like an apple in your head. It'd be windy. My personality's windy. Oh, that's cute. Rotate the apple in your head. Okay, we have the shirt folder. Selected. I think I can just select the whole shirt folder. Okay, I think this would go out a bit more. What was the angle from it here? And then it meets in the middle. Oh crap, that's not going to work. Where does the bottom part of the tape go in the back? They loop. I pointed at my screen as if you could see it. Okay. They loop. They're like meeting here. Yes, they loop around. Like... And then this one goes... That is how that works. That is how that works. Okay, let's select this layer. I think shirt base I also have to select. Yes, I also have to select shirt base layer and shirt line art. Okay. I believe the pattern is going to be messed up, but I think that's fine because why would the pattern be completely the same on the front and back? Maybe? Whatever. It's only a rough guideline. Honestly, I don't know if the back of a reference sheet is so important. I mean, I think it's a little important, but like, obviously I've commissioned artwork before without it. Don't think anyone's going to die. Don't think anyone's going to die without it. Let's 2 loops rather than the measuring tape. You could do that with a measuring tape. Let me get my fabric measuring tape. Let me get it from my cabinet. Here are my loud-ass cabinets in the back. This one goes here. That would represent the other one. This one goes here. I need to like post a picture of this in the Discord. Yeah, so I've done it quite simply, and then I can put my arm through it, and it goes exactly. It's like a closed loop by a start and end. You could with one measuring tape, you make one loop. It's a circle. You're holding a circle. Then with the long tail that is still there, you make another loop and meet it at the first mark, and then it will end there, like a shorter measuring tape. Then you can put your arm through it. Like I'm doing, you can't see, but I'm doing it right now. I'm glad I was vindicated by this. Because I was getting a little worried. I was like, oh crap, I made this shit up. But the smartest, cutest, smartest, cutest demon seamstress never fails to be the smartest and cutest. Okay. I did not want to redraw these ruffles, so I'm really hoping that this is just gonna work. Hello, Governor, for me. Otto Foster, thank you so much for being here. Hope you can get some good rest. I'll see you next time. Next time I see you. Okay, nice. I can just put these ruffles in here. Dude, this is freaking Pog. This is like super easy. This part is kind of messed up. Not quite sure what I'm gonna do about that. I think I can borrow it from this one. We can just a little bit off the top here, a little bit off the bottom there, and then we'll just connect it. And we'll just connect it. Yeah, this was actually like a pre-made, what do you call it? Ribbon brush that I messed with quite a bit to make it do my bidding. And it ended up working pretty well. Okay. And then I can just export it like this, and then I can save it like that. That's a little bit fine. Guys, this is stupendous. This is absolutely stupendous that I can just do this like this, and I don't need to redraw it any other way. This is like the freaking best ever. I know I'm saying that with a lot of, you know, veracity here, but this is just... God, life is good, man. Okay, this is where we're gonna have to also do... Luckily, none of these squares are separated. Still the front foot of the legs. Yes, that's gonna have to be completely redrawn. These are just doing things that can be relayered in Live 2D. Luckily, a lot of things on this model are merged down, but the one thing that isn't is that these two green squares are not. I'm trying to mentally rotate it in my head. I think this square itself would get flipped, right? Then this square itself would get flipped. Wait, I need to put like a slice of cheese on my side or something. Do I have something square that I can like put on my side? And like, normally on the model, how does it normally go? How does it normally go? Normally on the model, it's mostly on the front with a square on the back. If I turn around, wait a damn minute. Wait a damn minute. Oh yeah, duh. This needs to be on the other side. Yeah. No, it will be, because we haven't flipped it yet. It will be. It needs to be on the other side. And tilted. I probably sound like a madman, okay? Tilted down. This will be down, tilted up. Okay. I understand. Comprende. As with master side, you were doing what? Okay. So this, yes, I would be correct. It would be down, going up. I believe. Now I'm doubting myself again. Oh, sorry, wrong tab. Yeah, you would just see a little corner, I believe. Like, it was like this. And then you'd just see a little corner. Like that or something. Oh, I must have messed it up. You can see a little bit of my side on accident. A little bit of my side on accident. And then the other one... Wait, let me use the trusty... I have a check here. This would be pointing down. And then from the back, it would be down pointing up. From the in going out. Yes, perfect. And then you want to know what I'm going to do? Oh, this... You want to know what I'm going to do? I'm going to shuffle these. Because these would not be... I can sort of shuffle these around. These would be different patterns. Because it's the back. Why would the pattern be the exact same? I guess no, but that would make sense then, because then the sides wouldn't match up. We'll just keep it the same. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm thinking about it too much. Your model's so cute. Come on, God. Thank you. That means a lot. I drew my own model, so I take it as a big compliment. Let me fix this. There we go. Right now, this is looking insane because I'm trying to draw the back view of my model for my reference sheet. So we're kind of just... It looks Frankenstein right now, but all will be made clear in the grand scheme of my plans. Oh. Okay, I think this looks good enough to export now. Unless we can change the collar to be straight back here. Yes, I believe I can. Because that would make my life easier. Yes. Yes, I can. Okay, good. Because I did not want to have to try and do that. Did not want to have to try and do that. Yay. This is just... Everything's coming up pistachio, guys. This is like the easiest freaking... I was really dreading this. I'm going to be as honest. Oh, and Addison progress. Dear God. I need to be right back. Your demon seamstress has returned. Actually, I'm gonna be right back. I have to check something that I just realized as we came back. It'll just take 30 seconds. Your demon seamstress has returned. What I was looking up was if Mimi was asleep, because I totally remember they work at 3 a.m. They work at 3 a.m. But I think we can keep streaming as long as I'm not caterwauling. As long as I'm not caterwauling anywhere. As long as I'm not, you know, being insane and all such things. So we just have to be quiet. We just have to be quiet. And that will all be okay. Then everything will be alright. But yes, I realized something while we were while we were on break. I was actually looking at the model, and I think mostly everything is going pretty well. But I think the only other thing we have to do is this. I realized that we could do this while we're here. This is the little strap on the chest. Oh, I knew something felt weird. It was that I didn't have my headphones on. Okay, there we go. Which is kind of dumb because I'm not really listening to anything in my headphones, but I digress. Okay, this is here. Yes, because if you imagine it, if you had from the front a strap on your chest that has an upward tilt to it, on the back it would have a lowered tilt to it. I'm not sure if that's a real word. So let me put in. We can do I'm not sure if you can see this, a symmetry ruler. Let me find the middle of the canvas by zooming in super far. Then we'll add a symmetry ruler. And we'll make sure that it shows it on layers. And then we're going to get all of these. And what we would do is we're going to select it all and pull it down. It would still, you have to make sure this is something also with Live 2D. The parts that are on the edges should not change. You don't want to be changing the silhouette. To this side, I have to be careful not to change. But the outer parts, yeah, I can pull it down like that. Okay. Ta-da-da. It would be something a little bit like that, so you can see more back. Should we add back moles? No? I think that's pretty good. I might want to... No, I think that's fine. I was gonna say I might want to remove... Yes. I was gonna say I might want to remove the highlights, but actually that's all on one layer, so I'm going to have to redraw that regardless. Oh, I remember what I was about to draw. I was going to come up here and... I was going to, first of all, make this the proper color. I can't color pick this very well. It's hard because there's multiple... Guess it's a little lighter. There we go, that's about correct. And I was going to do the line art. Thank goodness this is all like... I have the brushes I used memorized. So I used the G pen at size 5 for this. Then can I don't really know how this would join up. It looks a little dumb to just go like that. I guess that was kind of my plan. Is there a better way? Is there a better way for this to be done? Maybe that's fine. I don't know, I feel like it looks a little ugly. maybe it should be more like... Yes, that is much better. I'm gonna have it go straight in a square across rather than having it go... I think that'll be much better, yeah, rather than having it go... Yeah, so, oops, wrong brush. Rather than having it go the other way. Sorry, this has turned like a little bit ASMR. Because I'm really trying not to make Rumi up and be a bad roommate. Which I am often apt to do if I'm being honest. Which I am a little bit often apt to do. But... So I will try my best. Okay, we'll have to redraw that later. But that looks pretty good. Yeah, and then we'll just do it straight across. I think that's good. I'm not sure if there's anything else we can do from this view. So I'll file, export, PNG. I'll name it Chio model back pre. There we go. Then we will go over to the ref sheet. This is coming together quite nicely though. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm pretty happy with it. It does still look a little bit, you know, Dr. Frankenstein's monster. Look at it more if you're concerned. No, sadly, there's one thing about me. I detest gorilla streams. If it is not on the schedule, it shan't ever happen. Ever. Oh, I did not mean to open it in another layer. I meant to import it. If it is not on the schedule, it does not exist. It's okay. They've got AirPods. Those things are pretty strong, no? I believe. Okay, here we go. So let's just try and make this the proper size. Oh yeah, this is gonna be much easier. We can maybe line it up easily by the horns. Okay, let's... We can easily line it up by the horns, I think. What if Gorilla Discord Hangout? No! No, I must... I have a mission and I'm sticking to it. And then we'll flip it. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. We'll rasterize that. We'll just go for like another 20 minutes. And then we'll call that good. Where did I do the tail? Oh, crap. Okay, wait, this is fine. This is fine. I think. We have to get it really close in size because actually... I didn't realize that the legs on this one were taken from the merch posed standee. And that's why it has the proper pose. I wasn't thinking about that. Okay, this is like... Okay, there we go. This is like perfectly lined up. And then... I don't think we did anything special with the legs. So I can use the legs from below. Yes, and then I can also use the tail. Wait, is it not centered? I think it's centered. Trying to get the freaking tail I drew. I guess the tail will go underneath the ribbons a little bit. Yeah, so I suppose they will. Oh, I meant to lower the shorts. I need to lower the shorts from this view. I did not consider that. I'm deciding whether or not I want to... Yeah, I should do that now. Nah, I can make it work. This might make more work for me in the future, though. Hopefully not. Okay. Other than that, I think we'll take... fast. This is not perfectly lined up. This is gonna give me grief, isn't it? It's okay. Fight on, fight on. Fight on, fight on. Hey, wait a minute. Where is this? Oh, this one. Fast. Aha! There we go. Okay. This is gonna be so cute when it's done. Is anyone gonna commission Art of Chio-tama? I have to commission Art of Chio-tama. If I was saying, what? You? Yes, I have to commission some because... Oh, what went on here? I can fix that. I need to commission some for some upcoming projects, but also I want to just for, you know, the love of the game. Oh, we have to cover up the mole, because there wouldn't be a mole from this side. And I just want to do it for the love of the game, if you know what I mean. This is my first time with this job that I can, you know, spend a little money, have some spending money, so I feel like now's the time. Now's the time. Now's the time to be spending a bunch of money. Of all the time in the world, now's the time. Now's the time to do it. Now's the time. Time to go into debt. No. No. Not quite debt, but perhaps less money. The difference between debt and less money. Oh yes, but I want to get good at jobs, eventually come to a vision where I want to do so. Ask about in 6 years. You're gonna still watch me in 6 years? You promise? That would be cool. I love drawing. Yeah, I didn't have some free time when you asked the question, but I really want... I do have some art tips. Some art tips and art tricks up my sleeve that I could impart to the masses. Mostly just, Oh wait, this is kind of messed up. I can make this work. I did not consider this. Wait a minute. The pattern isn't going to be right there. Many thoughts to think. I'll fix that in a little bit. This suck ass forever. Okay, as long as you know that. That is basically my biggest advice, is just be okay with the fact that you're going to suck ass forever for a pretty long time. But you have to, it's one of those hobbies where you have to enjoy the journey. Come Ghost, if I sound quieter, it's because I just realized my roommate works at 3 AM. And I'm being loud. I can tell I'm being loud. So I'm trying, these walls are thin. I'm trying to be, I'm trying to be good. This accent to lurk. This is such a cute emote. I love all my emotes, but I especially love the other ones done by Ghost. I'm shilling. Yay! Yeah, so we just have to find a way to make... I'm gonna go and steal some of the patterns from here. I'm just gonna steal... I'm gonna go down, grab the pattern, and then see if I can't just clip it to it. Jesus, I forgot that this pattern's gonna be ginormous because it was from the full-scale live today. Okay, we'll just overlay it randomly until we find some good squares. I don't know. Some attractive-looking squares. Like that or something. Yeah. And then... Oh, maybe I shouldn't have... Okay, here we go. This is like messing with my brain. I gotta like turn my brain inside out to do this stuff. Me at the bar. Okay, and then this will get... Oh, wait a minute. This is why I do like doing reference sheet stuff, because it makes you like, you know how they say that thing like, oh, you turn the apple inside out with your mind? You have to do that a million times. Okay, this looks okay. Make this bigger. Ooh. I think I'm losing my mind. I miss my wife Tails. That's what it sounds like. Currently, maybe how's the stream going? Ooh, what movie are you at? It's going pretty good. It's a bit of a mind bender to try and, you know, you're turning an image kind of on its head. That is not the easiest thing to do. I feel like, you know how people say like, oh, I can turn the apple, or no, what is that? Like the aphantasia thing? Like, can you? The aphantasia thing is like, can you even picture the apple? I think I can picture the apple, but like, I don't know. I don't think with the amount of clarity that people are claiming that they can do it with. I think I'm getting a little bit outdone by people on Twitter who are like, I can rotate the apple so much that the apple's like crazy. It's like, I don't know. I don't believe you. I simply don't believe the amount in which you're saying you can turn the apple in your head. There, I said it. I said it. Dude, trying to get this pattern to like sorta line up, match, do something. This is like freaking crazy. I could see the apple, but only the apple. Wait, what else is there? All the other things are also apple. Oh, I see. I can picture the apple, but I can picture the image of the graph. Wait, which graph? Actually, the ability to illustrate paint without reference is talent. Yeah, I can't do anything without reference. Everything I do has 9 million, quintillion, billion references. And it's very obvious when I'm drawing without reference because it looks bad. Look, I got really good at the apple. Oh wait, do you think you can train yourself to do this? Huh. I guess I never considered that it might be a trainable skill. Of the apple, there's a graph. Oh wait, yeah, wait, no, I know what you're talking about. Yes, the apple graph. Of course, who could forget the apple graph? Wait, do I want this to be a square? I said that so... I like this to be a square, or... The apple so fast my brain is breaking the sound barrier. Oh my god. They're doing things I can't even fathom. With these apples. This is crazy. See, this is what I gotta get. This is the kind of motion I gotta get on. Wait, this must not be even. If that one is all the way over there. Oh, golly. Guy who says golly. Does your streamer say golly? Or golly? Rotating, it's glossy and reflective. Are any apples in real life glossy and reflective? Makes you think. Makes you think. Okay, here we go. Now it should be a bit better lined up. I don't know why it's so poorly lined up. I thought I... Wax apples. The fake ones? Have you guys ever accidentally taken a bite out of one? I've heard that some people have done that. This looks too high. I don't want it like that. I think I want it... Yeah, it's gotta do that at some point. Yes, yes. This is freaking pog, bro. Oh, okay. This is okay. I went from this is freaking pog to like, this is an acceptable amount of pog. This went from it's freaking pog to it's an acceptable amount of pog. Whatever that may be. Whatever that may be. Okay, here we go. This hand... Oh, I forgot I have the reflection on. This hand actually turned out quite well. I know people say I have to draw the palm, but honestly... I think I should, but it actually looks pretty damn good as is. I mean, it's a little uncanny, but... Who cares? Who cares? Going back to movie, Apple Point is remind me of famous novel The Giver. I love The Giver. I read it in elementary school. Whoa, when did that get there? When did this get there? What happened here? Why does this look strange? What is going on here? Maybe this isn't strange. I don't know why it looks strange to me. Something evil is afoot. I'm not quite sure what. Something evil. I'm unsure. Or did I want it to just go straight across? I don't know. What do you guys think? Does it look better with a point? I think that looks too high. I think it would be better maybe if it was just, yeah. Yeah, I think it would be better if it was just like one here. Yeah, so you guys are wondering why I haven't had the ref sheet out yet. This is kind of the reason. It is not as simple as people think. This is why like artists charge like $300 for ref sheets, because it's kind of annoying. I mean, maybe there's some people on the planet who are like, this is my favorite thing ever. I think if I was in a certain mood, it could be cathartic, like a puzzling mood. Like if I wanted to do a puzzle, I think the same mood that I would have to be in to do a puzzle, I would have to be in to draw a ref sheet with like joy and love in my heart. Is health check on cooldown? Yes, it always has a 15-minute cooldown in between. I don't know if I'm in love with this either, though. You know what we gotta do? I think it's because it's a bit too blunt. I like it too. Oh, what are you doing? Okay. We have the technology. We can engineer this. I do believe. I do verily believe in this possibility. We have the technology. There we go. Wait, why is that one not... Oh, I had the wrong thing selected. We do not have the technology. Now we have the technology. There we go. Yeah, I think I just needed it to be more gradated. If you, hashtag, you know what I mean? On that gradation grind. Yes, now I think that looks quite... I think that looks cute enough. I think we can say it looks cute enough. Maybe I should have higher aspirations in this world. Cute enough, huh? Cute enough? What do you mean cute enough? Okay, and then let's remove this. Because this was just for rigging the extra sleeve bit. That's just for when we're live 2D rigging. We don't need it now. Okay. You know, when I take stock of what we've gotten done this stream, it doesn't feel like an insane amount, but trust the process. It's hashtag there are machinations happening here. Then we gotta recolor this. This is like the piddly stuff. This is piddly stuff central. Let me make sure it's going properly on this side, yeah. Oh, it looks good. Piddly stuff central. But you know, you think it doesn't matter, but I promise, if we didn't do this stuff, there'd be one guy underneath the comments of the rap sheet that's like, I see 3 pixels that I'm not sure that should be there. And then I would get killed, yeah. You wouldn't believe it, but this is the truth of the matter. Therefore, we must hold ourselves to a certain standard. I think it's looking pretty nice. Okay, maybe we'll call that. Bum, ba, dum, bum, bum, bum. Hello. Accidentally ASMR Chio, because I don't want to get in trouble. No. You don't want me to unstream. Well, we're not gonna end it right now. Maybe in 5 minutes. I have to find someone to raid. Talking like this is making me sleepy. I don't know what I should do tomorrow. Like, work on the cover or work on... We could raid the mouse again. The Mimia. She's playing Fields of Mystery again. I don't want to get spoilers though. Let me see how far she... Holy crap, this girl has been playing the game. She has someone to like 5 stars. Wait, that's crazy. Mimi, good god. On the job, I don't have the bandwidth to properly lock in. Sorry, I was looking at a hate comment on YouTube that was so ridiculous that it's making me laugh. Oh my god, that's my entertainment for the night. I'm in ads right now for the Mimia. So let's see what she's up to. Oh, did you guys like the stream today? I know it's a bit more chill than normal. I'm always a little bit insecure when it comes to art streams because I'm not really saying anything. I'm just kind of going, looks good. Looks bad. I don't know. What did Truth have to think? I did in fact get a spoiler from Miss Namimiane's stream. Konban speaker. Konban. How are you doing? Okay, we will not be rating Miss Namimi. As beautiful as she is, I cannot get any more spoilers. Not a real person. Hashtag true. It's just annoying having to mute the having to turn the chat on the screen off so it doesn't get archived. Let us see. Who should we raid? Been good that I came here a little late. That's okay. Normally I would stream for a bit longer, but my roommate has to wake up really early, so I went out on my break and I learned that they're actually sleeping and I felt bad. Konban Sakusa, how are you doing? If this person's very cute, we can raid them as well. Thanks for the stream. I don't know what I'm gonna work on tomorrow. If I want to do the cover or the ASMR. I might try the cover. Wait, did Ashton Martin just go live? Oh my god, the most serendipitous timing. The most serendipitous timing, because half of you are pit crew. Half of you were going over there anyway, so we might as well make the ferrying quite easy. A car, her name's Ashton Martin, but it's spelled a little bit different. It's not Aston Martin. And she's a roller rodent race queen of VTuber racing. She's a super cute chinchilla girl who waves the flag. I'm checked the VOD to see what you made today. Yeah, thank you for being here. Okay, let's get the raid going for Miss Ashton Martin. Mission point raid message. Use the first one if you're a sub. Use the second one if you're a non-subscriber. Yeah, so I think I will try doing the... Wait, let me see if I'm gonna get ads for her. Does she not do ads at the beginning of the stream? Let's take note. Hold on. I think I'm going to try and do the cover, but if my singing's bad, maybe I'll try and sit down for the ASMR. We'll see. But I'm also super busy tomorrow, so who knows? Thank you everybody for being here. I'm super happy that even with drawing, we have lots of children who want to hang out with me. Even though it gets quite mundane and monotonous with me just muttering the same things under my breath. Ashton Martin, we're gonna be so early, she's gonna be so impressed and say, Erai. She's not gonna say that. She's in fact not going to say that, but that's me having delusions of grandeur. I stream tomorrow at 1 hour earlier than my most recent stream time. If you're unsure, check the Discord or YouTube and it'll have a timestamp for you. You know you can read on YouTube too, apparently. I think you need to have 1,000 subscribers to do it. I can't do it yet. Maybe someday. Yes, they're called redirects. Be nice to yourself and be nice to others. Stay safe, stay silly. I'll see you later. Bye. And see you tomorrow for my scary, super exciting, very cool collab. Bye.